The 1980s marked a period of unprecedented growth and popularity for the hobby of hockey card collecting. Darrell and George Foster's new book, Collector's Guide to O-Pee-Chee Hockey Cards, takes a deep dive into the surge in interest from both young fans and seasoned collectors during the 1980s and 1990s, as collectors were drawn to the vibrant designs and the thrill of discovering rare cards. Topps and O-Pee-Chee hockey cards became highly sought-after collectibles, with rare cards and rookie cards fetching increasingly high prices on the secondary market. Collectors would go to great lengths to find these prized items, often scouring multiple shops and shows. Several factors contributed to the hockey card boom of the 1980s. The decade was marked by a perfect storm of increased sports media coverage, a growing fan bases, and a booming economy that allowed more people to indulge in hobbies. The NHL was enjoying a surge in popularity, thanks in part to the rise of charismatic superstars like Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux. These players brought a new level of excitement to the game, drawing in fans who might not have otherwise been interested in hockey. These iconic players transcended their sports, becoming cultural icons and capturing the attention of a wider audience. Their influence extended beyond the rink, making players known household names and increasing the appeal of their collectible cards. The emergence of dedicated sports card shops and shows provided collectors with new avenues for buying, selling and trading cards. These venues became social hubs where enthusiasts could meet, share stories and exchange tips on building their collections. These venues became hubs for enthusiasts to connect, share their passion and track down elusive cards for their collections. The sense of community and camaraderie among collectors added to the overall appeal of the hobby. The increasing value of rare cards also attracted the attention of investors, further fueling the market's growth. As the potential for profit became apparent, more people began to view hockey cards not just as a hobby, but as a viable investment opportunity. O-Pee-Chee capitalized on this booming market, and at the start of the new decade, O-Pee-Chee expanded its product line, introducing high-quality premier cards. As the 1980s gave way to the 1990s, the once booming hockey card market began to show signs of strain. The explosive growth of the previous decade had led to a glut of products flooding the market. Card manufacturers, eager to capitalize on the hobby's popularity, had ramped up production, leading to an oversupply of cards. The sheer volume of cards being produced made it increasingly difficult for collectors to keep up. Completing sets became a daunting and expensive proposition, as companies released multiple sets throughout the year. This oversaturation led to a decline in the perceived value of cards, as collectors became overwhelmed by the sheer number of options available. The 1994-95 Topps/O-Pee-Chee Premier set, a high-end product aimed at discerning collectors, showcased both companies' strengths and hinted at the challenges that lay ahead. The cards were printed on thicker cardstock and featured a glossy finish, giving them a more luxurious appearance. The set's design was sleek and modern, with bold colors and striking photography that captured the intensity of the game. As collectors moved away from the hobby, the 1994-95 NHL lockout severely impacted card companies' bottom lines. Now, in a precarious financial situation, O-Pee-Chee was hurt by possibly its weakest rookie class of any of its sets. The set's top rookie is the very underrated Corey Stillman. Stillman may not become a Hall of Famer, but his standout play during the 2006 Stanley Cup was instrumental in the Carolina Hurricanes' championship run. The set includes 5 Wayne Gretzky in the twilight of his illustrious career, along with his brother Brent. Mario Lemieux, battling health issues but still a dominant force, is a highlight of the set. Dominik Hasek, the unorthodox goaltender who was quickly establishing himself as one of the best in the world, was another standout card in the set. But the most interesting and collectible part of the set is the very rare 548 card O-Pee-Chee Special Effects parallel set, which is one of the rarest sets of the 1990s. But in the end, it was a perfect storm for O-Pee-Chee, as they would no longer make cards, selling out to Nestle the following year. although the O-Pee-Chee name continues to be used in the production of hockey cards. The death of O-Pee-Chee was a blow to hockey card collectors, and their original sets remain the gold standard of hockey cards to this day. For more information about this set and the history of O-Pee-Chee hockey cards, check out Darryl and George Foster's new book, Collector's Guide to O-Pee-Chee Hockey Cards, 1933 to 1995, and be sure to give us a follow.